Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy May the 4th, aka Star Wars Day. We have a whole Star Wars video for you guys and I am so excited. I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Star Wars collection. And if you're thinking, didn't Colourpop already do a Star Wars collection? I mean, kind of. They did The Mandalorian twice, which is the TV show for Star Wars, and they did a Darth Vader palette. But this is like classic, like Star Wars, like reminds me of the 80s classic movies. So I am very excited about this, and it is on Star Wars Day. I got my Star Wars Yoda shirt on. So cute, and I am ready for this. So I literally got this package so late in the day today. My mail usually comes earlier, so I feel like I'm in such a rush to film this, but I could not wait. I was literally sitting on my couch waiting for my mailman to come. I looked outside and it was this big box. It wasn't the usual Colourpop PR box, and I was like, what is this? What's going on? And I open it and this is inside. What the heck? So Colourpop actually sent over a cute little Star Wars igloo cooler. It's a little mini cooler. I think it holds like 6 cans of soda. So I thought that was so cool. They packed everything inside the little cooler. I don't have it in there right now because I took everything out to film with. But yeah, it just opens up like this. And they had all the products inside. I was so excited because if you guys watched my Winnie the Pooh video, I was like, I saw Trend Mood got a little Pooh plushie. I don't know if Colourpop watched that or what, but they did send over the Star Wars cooler, which was really cool to get because I am a pretty big fan of Disney, including Star Wars. I literally just got back from Disneyland and was at the Star Wars park there. And Galaxy's Edge, I did one of the rides. I drank their cold brew coffee, which is so good. I'll insert a photo. Definitely check out my vlog. I just filmed that yesterday. But I do love Star Wars, and I am excited to see another collection that is based off of the classic Star Wars. So this collection already came out this morning on the Colourpop website. It looks like everything is in stock besides the full bundle. And I believe this will be coming to Ulta because usually all the Colourpop Disney collabs come to Ulta. I don't think Winnie the Pooh is there yet, but I just found that the Disney collabs always end up there. It sometimes takes a couple weeks, but I think you will be able to get it if you guys want the full collection. I don't know if you'll get the PR box and all, but let's go ahead and go over all the products we have. I'm actually really happy this isn't like a humongous collection. The most thing we have is eyeshadow. We have some eye color gels, and we also have liners and lip products, so it's not like super large. So first thing we have here, this is the eyeshadow palette. Here it is. We have the classic packaging here with all the characters on the front, all the main characters, and then the actual palette is actually different. So this is the actual palette. Usually they're the exact same as the carton, so you might want to keep the carton as a little collectible. But then the palette actually has the stars. So this is like the logo, the big Star Wars that comes on in the movies. And then you have your colors on the inside. So it is a larger palette here. And I love the color scheme they did. This is everything. Like this totally reminds me of Star Wars colors. When I think of Star Wars, I think of blue, gold, silver, yellow, red. And they have all of those colors included in here. So I think this color scheme is perfection. I know some people were disappointed in some of the previous Star Wars palettes, especially the Darth Vader one, thinking it's not Star Wars enough, but I guess maybe they had this new collection in mind as well, which I'll definitely compare those two towards the end, but this definitely reminds me of Star Wars. They even included a couple marbled shadows in here, which I thought was fun. Mine, you can't really tell. I'll insert a picture before I put my fingers in them. But yeah, they had 2 marbled shadows in the palette, which is so fun. I love that. It's very galaxy space-like. And then like swatching all the colors, I'll show you everything swatched here. I thought everything swatched really nice, except this Starfighter shade was a little bit patchy. I had to build it up, but on the eyes it worked fine. I thought the formula was pretty good in this palette, and I love that the shimmers are kind of that very soft, almost Super Shock formula, I like to call it, where it's very creamy to the touch. It's the formula I like. These 2 shades are like little toppers. They're kind of holographic. They're not super pigmented, but they look really beautiful over top of different eyeshadows. So I only did one look today and it was so hard for me because I really wanted to do some more, but I have to play with this one and show you guys some looks over on Instagram because I just am so inspired by this color story. I feel like there is so much you can do with it. With the golds, you can go neutral, you could go red, blue, silver, purple, Oh my gosh, there's so much that you can do with this one. So I really am excited about this. You can get the palette for $24. I know it's a little bit pricey for Colourpop, but you do get more shades in here. And with the licensing, those products usually cost a bit more. But wow, this is just absolute perfection in my opinion. Also in the collection we have two Jelly Much shadows, which I love to use as like a base for my eyeshadow. You can use them on their own as well. And we have R2-D2, and I think the gold guy is C3PO if I remember correctly on the packaging. The actual product packaging just has Star Wars on it, little sparkles all over the packaging. This color is ASTROMIC. And it's like a really pretty purple blue duochrome, and these are just a jelly cushiony shadow. They're very wet to the touch, but they provide so much pigment and gorgeous shimmer. Absolutely love this one. Also in the collection we have the shade Protocol, which is a lighter kind of gold champagne shimmer. These do have little lids you can put on so they don't dry out. This one is super golden. It's very beautiful. So those are the two jelly shadows. We also have two eyeliners, liquid eyeliners in the collection, and they look like little lightsabers, which I thought was really, really fun and unique. They really killed the packaging on this collection. And then this is what the packaging on the actual liners look like. Again, sparkly and black. And then we have just the brush on it applicator. This color is Lightsaber, and it is a brown, like coppery metallic. It has little gold flakes in it. It is beautiful and actually very easy to apply. And we also have a really fun purpley blue kind of duochrome, which is, I think Cyber Crystal is what it's called. And it's kind of a darker purpley blue. It's very pretty. And then that's all the eye stuff. We actually have a bunch of lip products as well, because we can't have a Colourpop collection without lip products. So there's 3 lip colors. This is what the packaging looks like. It has Darth Vader on them all. And the first shade, this is one I have on. This is Supreme Ruler. And these lipsticks, they have a really pretty texture to them. They have like a matte look, a velvety look with little stars imprinted on the lipstick. I thought that was a nice touch. These are the Luxe lipsticks. So they have a really nice creamy formula. So this one is Supreme Ruler. They're very pigmented. The next color we have is called Surrender, and this one's kind of a brighter red. And then we also have a nude in the collection, which is nice to have if you're not like a dark lipstick wearer, but you still want to like have the Star Wars lipstick theme. I don't know if I showed you the outer packaging, but it's again sparkly black with Star Wars logo in Colourpop. The nude color is called Dark Lord. So it looks like all the lipsticks are themed around like the villains or Darth Vader basically, and that is the neutral color in the collection. So really like the lipstick choices. I feel like there's something for everyone. And then we have 2 lip glosses in the collection. This is the packaging. We have the Stormtroopers on them. This first color, this is the fun purple. It is called Elite, and look at how pretty it is. So it's gonna give you some purple sparkle. I absolutely love the packaging on this one. Okay, so mine's kind of messed up because I have lipstick on it. Anyways, these don't really show up as colorful in swatches. It's just gonna give you an iridescent purple to the lips. So you could wear it on its own. You could wear it over a darker lip color and like kind of change the color a bit, which is what I did. And then we also have this one, which is also very sheer. It's just gonna kind of give you a little something. This is Imperial. I feel like you really can't see this one on my hand at all. Just looks clear, but once you put it on the lips over something with pigment, you'll see how the color kind of shifts and changes. And these are their Luxe Lip Gloss formula. So that is everything in this Star Wars collection. I'm so excited about this. If you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. Alright guys, of course we are going to start with the eyeshadow palette here. So excited to dive into this. I definitely want to play with the marbled shadows in the palette. I'm super excited to dive into those, but from swatching, everything seemed really creamy and smooth. So I just cannot wait to put this on the eyes and see what kind of a look we can come up with today. I am going to dip into the shade Starfighter. This is a really cool toned brown. I'm trying to pick up quite a bit of product, and it does seem to be laying down nicely with a more dense brush. I'm using just a small packed one. So next I'm going to build that up with the Alliance shade, which is a cooler kind of smoky taupe. Also in the crease. Ooh, that had a lot of color to it, so I went a little overboard there. Let me blend that out a little bit. It got a little high. That had quite a bit of product on the brush. I should have tapped it off. But I was expecting it to be lighter like the other shade, but it actually has some good pigmentation to it. Okay, so next I'm going to dip into the black in the palette. We'll test this out. This one is called Star Destroyer, and I'm going to put this in the outer corner. It seems like a pretty good black, like it had good pigmentation and it's blending out really good. So very impressed with that one. Just making sure I'm tapping off the excess because it does have some fallout and you don't want that fallout getting underneath on the lower lash line because then it's gonna create a little bit of a mess. But yeah, it's blending out really good. I am gonna take a little bit of Rebellion and just kind of smoke this on my lower lash line. This is like the navy in the palette. Alright, let me use the ASTROMIC gel here. I'm super excited to try this. I always like to use these as a base and then put my eyeshadow on top. I'll just dip my brush into the lid here to get that excess product off and just really coat that. And we will go ahead and apply it here on the eyeballs. Gorgeous color. Definitely use them on their own too, but I just love them as a base, especially when I'm trying out a bunch of new products, because I also want to use the eyeshadows in the palette. But we're just gonna kind of build this in, but wow, this is really stunning. I love the color. Let's use one of these like marbled shades. So I'm gonna go in with Space Pirate. I'm gonna use my pinky for this because it's the smallest finger, and just kind of swirl my finger in there, and we'll go ahead and apply this right on top. It actually matches like perfectly with this color. Alright guys, got my lashes on, did my brows. Let's go ahead and try out the lip products. So normally for me I would do the nude color, but I'm going to use this one for now just because I think it'll look really good with the look. I'm going to use Supreme Ruler on the lips. So I'm going to go ahead and line the lips first because this is a darker color and I don't want it to look too crazy. This is a really pretty deep burgundy. I love how it looks with the purples in the eyes. Just very dark out there. And we will do a gloss on top. So I want to do the purple one, of course. So pretty. This one is Elite. So that's going to add some purple shimmer, and I definitely got that all stained. I'll have to clean that off. But here is the finished look for eyes and lips with the Star Wars collection. Let me get into my final thoughts. So I had so much fun playing with everything in the collection. So far, I'm really pleased. They really, again, nailed the theming, the packaging, the names are super fun. I am really impressed with this collection. Let's go over the eyeshadow palette. So I thought the quality on this, again, was really great. And the colors, 10 out of 10. I thought that this is perfect for an older kind of Star Wars vibe, and I love the marble shadows included. I just think overall it's a really fun palette I can do so much with, and personally I do think the color scheme is more unique to Colourpop. I don't think they have an exact dupe in their collection that I can think of, and the quality was really good. The only shade I had issues with is the dark blue. I always have problems with blues in palettes. Like when I put it on my lower lash line, it was very pigmented, but it did have some fallout, so I had so much blue under there, and then when I tried to clean it up with concealer, it was like sticking with my concealer and making more blue under my eyes because it has so much pigment in it. But so I struggled a bit with that one. I'm curious to see how it would go like in the crease on the eyes, like on the lids, and see if it's any better or if I have any trouble blending, just because those shades can be hard to work with. But everything else I used was really nice in the palette. Let me just go over some comparisons. Let's compare with the rest of the Colourpop Star Wars stuff. So we have the Darth Vader palette, which is probably going to be the most similar here, but I don't think these are exact dupes personally at all. Obviously this is kind of like a mini version, I would say, of this palette, but with the new Star Wars palette you're getting a lot more more colors personally. This is very grayish, very cool. It does have some reds in there, but I do think they're actually pretty different personally. And we have the Mandalorian palette, also very different. This one's like cool, grungy, grayish greens. Here it is with the new Star Wars palette. And of course we have the Child palette, which is really nothing alike, but love this one. If you guys like greens and golds, that is the Child with the Star Wars palette. So that's the little Star Wars collection. I was thinking in my collection if there is anything a little similar, and I kind of grabbed my Avatar palette because I feel like my look from the Avatar palette kind of looks like this, like eye look wise. I think there is a little similarities going on, but differences as well. The Avatar has a little more greens in there, but you know, we're kind of seeing the gold, the purple, the reds in both of these, and the blues of course. But there is some things that are a little different in each, but I feel like that might be my most similar eyeshadow palette. Like if you made the background of this black, I feel like they would be pretty similar. Of course, I love these little jelly shadows as well. These are so fun. I definitely recommend picking them up. I think the colors are stunning in the collection. The eyeliners, they're not really my thing. I'm not an eyeliner girl, but I thought they applied really nice. I thought they were pigmented and very easy to use, so that's always a plus when working with liquid liner. I love the lipsticks that they picked in the collection. I wish the red was a little more of a true red rather than like a bright orangey red, but I thought the colors were beautiful and I love the packaging. I also think the lip glosses are fun. I would definitely go for the fun purple one over this one. I feel like they're gonna look kind of similar on the lips, but this one's just gonna give you a little extra oomph. So I would go for the purple Elite Luxe Gloss if you can pick one or the other. But those are so fun as well. Just a really overall very fun, very themed. I think it's perfect. It's the perfect Star Wars collection in my opinion. So I really enjoyed doing this video today. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you guys bought this collection or if you guys bought anything. Again, there is still stuff available and it should be at Ulta. We'll have my affiliate link down below, my discount code with Colourpop, which is 5 Leah Janae, if this is something you guys want to check out. If you're just gonna get one thing, I always say the eyeshadow palette is the way to go, especially with this one. I feel like it's different enough that you wouldn't have so many palettes like this in your personal collection. It's just fun, especially if you're a Star Wars fan, if you enjoy the movies. I think you'll really enjoy this palette. I am very, very excited about this. I don't even care that they already have 3 other Star Wars collections. This one, it's probably gonna be, this one's probably my favorite, and then next is the Child, but I feel like you can do so much with this. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.